𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐞. I sure do hope this is the last time we have to do this. We're making baby bunny. I'm coming up to the cows right now. I see a really white baby, but it could be Marcy, so we'll see. We're waiting on Bonnie to have her baby, but she's standing by it, so I don't know. I figured she'd have it on Christmas Day because we're busy, so we'll see. It's somebody's butt, I think. Oh, it's Lady Bird's butt. But that baby's moved down so much. You can really see those hip bones. And lunch is on the left, so that's her rooming. And then baby would be over here. She's wanting the bag in my hand. The baby must have repositioned because right here, that V, that kind of sinks in after they've had them, and then right there sinks in. She had that baby. She's skinny, she's messy, and she's got a lot of milk. Where's your baby? Well, you can't hide something that white. It looks like a Mini Moo. Yep, she looks exactly like Mama. We got here about 3 hours ago. Notice the calf. Bonnie is way up here, and her baby is way over here. So we're gonna go offer the baby a bottle. Luckily, I'm prepared with all this stuff, and I had a bottle calf last year. So I still have colostrum that's good. And I did the conversions last year.
Wait.
Oh, there goes the gulp. Drinking. The calf was really warm. She had colostrum poops on her butt and tail. She was bright and up. So clearly she got milk from her mom. We just wanted to make sure she had colostrum because they can die without that within the first few hours. You want to hold on to it, but you don't want to drink? Oh, okay, this is the second. So Bonnie's baby is in her second day of life. She's a good mama after all. And the baby's in the hay, so she's warmer and cozy. Oh, thank goodness, I was so worried. Like most babies on our farm, it takes about 2 days to find their feet, and then they're following mama. It is 150 times easier to fill up the feed inside the barn when the cows are up front and the sheep and goats are put up, because everybody will come to the sound of this grain bin. Lucy. No. No, Lucy. Okay, I can't find this. Lucy, get back. Lucy! Lucy, no. We probably trust this cat too much. Lucy? 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 No! Loose! Luckily, for whatever reason, she stopped and I was able to make it into the pig pen. Hey, no, everybody leave. Ladybird! I think it was the mosquito netting stuff. That was close. Hey, Lucy! Franklin, get out of here. Lucy, no. I'm watching you, Ladybird. Lucy! Look at them high quality shoes. They're like $40 shoes. I replace them twice a year. They got steel toes in them. Lift this latch up. Oh, thanks, Franklin. Thanks. No, you need to get away. Great, now I got poop on it. Lucy, go away. Go away. Even though they think they need pig food, in the wintertime we like to give them protein tubs because the hay is only giving them around 10% protein. You know they really need it if they start eating it down. They haven't really touched it too much, but at least we have it out there. Bonnie especially loves this protein tub and she needs it after having a baby. Yes, I got cow minerals and goat minerals. If your animals are lacking minerals, they can have problems with reproduction, be more susceptible to disease, they can have growth impairment, among many other things. So we make sure and have enough minerals for them. I knew I wouldn't find this chick again, and trying to go fast, I caught my finger on the wire and then I pulled up like that and it ripped my finger. It's minor, but it's bleeding like a stuck hog. Anyway, I knew I wouldn't find this chick again. This is the chick I call Winky. I actually thought that I was gone, but I'm gonna put some 𝐸 on it and hopefully help her out. I think these are the coolest looking ones in this batch. Okay, I'm gonna try to take the cap off. This is eating that cake. Oh, okay, that works. There we go. Got it in there. That was easy, and I was drooling all over the place holding that cap in my mouth. Just to let you know. Alright. Oh, goodness. There you go. Be good, Winky. I made this hammock for her this morning because it was free $99. It was like $12 on Amazon. She'll lay right there and she'll lay on top of the house, so now she has another spot to go. Here she is. I just dumped an inch of rain, so she's happy to be in there, I think, out of the rain. She's in there. not want to leave her little house. But she has an appointment. So, I'm going to get it done. I'm sorry. She was really good for the vet. She's never bit or swatted at anybody. They said she's about 3 months old, so we got her right after she was weaned at 2 months. She was perfectly healthy. She got all her shots and she'll be spayed in 3 months. Girls, that is for the sheep. Little turds. That's for the sheep, not the goats. Look how big she is. Look at Elise. Oh my gosh. Even Ruby and Charlotte are finally starting to show. You gonna have triplets? And these girls, they're not pregnant. Not till next year. Even then, I don't know about that one. She's just little. It's like some big treat when I feed minerals. Especially in the last couple months of pregnancy, they eat this like candy. Those through them so fast. They make it taste good. I'm just going to do that. I'll refeed them minerals in a few days. Yeah. I'm surprised you're not going off. I thought this would be a good time to mention this too. When I feed the goats alfalfa pellets, we feed pellets because alfalfa does not grow in Texas, so it's pretty expensive. For any of the little ones, babies, till they're old enough, I put theirs in a cup, and I only fill it part way for these two, but I put it in a cup and put water up to the top of the pellet, and that gives it a little bit more moisture and makes it a little pastier in their mouth. That way they don't try to cram as many pellets as they can in their mouth. Particularly babies and bucks or rams. Any boy who wants to hoard all the food to themselves. The boys I feed on the ground so that they can't eat it as fast because they will start choking. I think we've had a baby die because of this before too. Before I started wetting him down, you can hear them just trying to get it up, and it's like they're throwing up, but they're a ruminant animal, so it's a little bit different for them. And they get foam of like green foam coming out of their mouth just because they're eating it too fast, unless you put it on the ground. So with their normal feed, it's fine to put it in this trough here. But yeah, alfalfa, I feed them like that. We have had to do the Heimlich maneuver on Lefty and Hamitch before, as well as little babies, so this is real important. I love to feed them alfalfa and they love it, but this is the precautions that we take. Thank you. Can you go get some more? Go get some more. Thank you. Thank you. It almost made it in there. What are you doing? No, don't rip the bag. This bag's on its last leg. We've had it for like 4 years. You're a turd. I fill up that hay bag to go bring it to the goats, but the hay bale that I was using is in the pig pens, and Hamitch hates this bag. He always hits it. I don't know why. You see him backing up there? He's about to hit something. He changed his mind. But for this fact, and because I don't want to have to watch my back all the time, he is going to the processor at the end of the month, and I will replace rams every 2 years because that's when they start getting nasty like that. This batch of lambs doesn't sell. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll keep all the girls, and I guess they just won't be productive for anything but wool, which is fine. It may not look that bad, but whenever I have something in my hands, he comes at me and hits me. And when it's hitting you in the legs, it's a little bit different than a hay bag. So just keep that in mind if you feel bad for him. Sometimes he can be super sweet. Rams are just rams once they get old enough. Down, hit the back again. Don't! The day after Christmas, we finally had enough rain for the ground to have soaked everything in and the stock tanks to start to fill. We get everybody else's water into our stock tanks through these little seasonal rivers, and it keeps our tanks pretty full. They were pretty low before this. That's just from the neighbors, and up here it's coming down. Oops. Coming down into the bottom stock tank. Dummy me, forgot to record, but I already had this light in here and I hardly ever use it, but egg production has definitely gone down because it's winter time. If you didn't know, chickens usually lay in the spring because that's when they would hatch their eggs to have spring chicks. In the winter time, there's just not enough photo period, which is light, and they need, I think, 8 to 12 hours of daylight to lay. Also, it's just too cold, so that cues them in. Usually if you put a light in, it'll trick them into laying more often. So we're gonna see how well that works. Unfortunately, this is all solar. Well, that's a fortunate thing because we don't have to pay for it. Supposedly it's 180 lumens. I just put this one up. We collected these for a long time. They're just antique lamps, little green ceramic ones. This is just a light bulb that I bought. You can see it, and I just threaded it through the top of this lamp. Oops. And then I've plugged it in to be on solar, and that plug goes all the way through a point where we have all of our solar things in this chicken coop. Here are the solar panels. That one's the new one, so I'll have to screw it down. The door actually has a battery, and this is all the timer stuff for it. It's down here. And then in the summertime, we have a little fan. The roosters love the fan. Because this will only go for a maximum of 4 hours, that's what we're gonna do. I'll just have to start it like when we leave. I just have to remember to turn them on at that time. So, what are you chewing on, Linus? Give me that. Spit it out. Linus is still eating that freaking piece of twine. Hopefully that doesn't cause complications. After Christmas, all the fishermen go get the Christmas trees left over from Lowe's and they throw them in the lake. It provides structure and protection for little bait fish. You can get it right after he leaves. And where there's bait fish, there's big bass. So we have to hold all these trees till he and his fishing partner make weights for them and throw them in the lake. But the goats, cows, and sheep think, oh, treats for me. I sure do hope this is the last time we have to do this. Roof on the rabbit pen. I think what we're going to do is put 4 2x4s across flat so that there's not as much of a gap right here on the end. And then we'll secure the plywood on and then the metal once again. When you see something and you're like, I know this probably won't work, it's intuition. You've done it before, you know what's going to happen, and you do it anyway because you're dumb like me, and then things happen and roofs leak and animals suffer. So just do it right the first time. Let me show you up here what it did. You see that dip there? And the dip here in the water. There was nowhere for me to attach it there in the middle. So that's why it done what it done. When we build together, Derek always wants to think about things and take a long time, and I just want to do it. So we kind of balance each other out, but we probably should have gotten down and got the tape measure to measure how far down the roof all these 2x4s were. So it's not perfect, but it's just aesthetic at this point. Hopefully. We haven't had rain since we fixed this. So you see what we did here, and a little bit of a gap, but it ain't nothing. I just installed another shelf for baby bunnies. Happening in just a few minutes. We're making baby bunnies. Rooney's up first. You don't have to shield your eyes. Apparently John is not ready yet, so it didn't happen, but I'm glad we're not having baby bunnies in February because it gets really cold here in Texas. I want to thank everybody who's ever subscribed to this channel. I just hit 1,500 subscribers. Don't forget I have the pantry challenge on Wednesdays, and if you like this video, feel free to subscribe. I upload most Sundays, and you can keep watching us grow our farm. Have a good one.